Welcome back to my channel, guys. Jean the Baptist Gaming. On my channel we talk about gaming news, leaks, rumors, and every now and then I upload gaming content of Call of Duty, Battlefield, and several of my other favorite games. Do me a favor and hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with my latest content, and I would greatly appreciate it. Well, as I've stated in the past, I really do plan on making more content like this, where we talk about gaming news and leaks. It just has a lot to do with consistency, I'll admit. It's been several weeks, but I want to get in the habit of making more videos like this. Now, what I want to talk about are these rumors about a brand new Lord of the Rings game that is currently in development yet. But if you're a fan of the films and the novels like I am, I have read Lord of the Rings in the past. I believe it was the first book ever, and I really did enjoy it. But I love the films also. They're unforgettable. If you're a fan like I am, then you're going to like this. I just wanted to say I'm really looking forward to playing another Lord of the Rings game because it's been so freaking long for me. Like, I have not played one since I was a kid. I have not kept up with the Lord of the Rings series ever since. And probably the reason why is because we haven't really seen any major Lord of the Rings film for such a long time until The Hobbit came out. And I didn't watch The Hobbit until I actually downloaded the HBO Max app a couple of years ago and just started watching Lord of the Rings again because it's been a while. But yeah, the first ever Lord of the Rings game that I probably ever owned was Return of the King. There were a couple others that I bought. There was The Hobbit, which sucked, by the way. The Hobbit was no good. But Return of the King, I remember that like yesterday. That was a game that featured co-op in it. And it probably wasn't perfect, but I had a lot of fun playing with relatives and my friends, whenever they showed up to my house and we got the chance to play Lord of the Rings because we were big fans of the movie when we were kids. So, yeah, it just brings back memories, but I'm really looking forward to getting back into the series, and I think it's going to be freaking awesome. Like, I've never even played Middle Earth, but I would love to download the game because I think it's still available in the store for Steam, the Steam app. So I'm definitely going to give it a try. I think this would be a great idea just to get back into the flow of the series. And I heard Middle Earth was pretty good. I think it's a massive MMORPG. Now, the last Lord of the Rings game that came out, I believe, was Gollum. For the PS5, I believe that was the console it came out on. But judging by the gameplay, it looks pretty bad. I mean, it sucked. Most gamers hated it, most fans disliked it. And just by watching the gameplay, you could tell it's not a good game. So, as far as I know, that was the last time a Lord of the Rings game came out. Without further ado, let's look at the source covering this leak. This is from Insider Gaming. It says a brand new The Lord of the Rings game is in development and has been for some time. Sources close to the game tell Insider Gaming that a new title is set to be, at least partially funded by the Abu Dhabi Investment Office. This funding should roughly equate to 100 million, give or take. The deal has been in the works since last year and while not signed yet due to the number of moving parts, is set to be made official soon and could happen as early as next week. Regarding current funding of the game's development, it has been funded internally. As far as what the game will be, sources didn't want to say too much. What was said, however, is that it will be a third-person action game that is designed in a way to compete with Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, so let me point out a few things. So, obviously the game is going to be a third-person action game. I could never see Lord of the Rings being in first person. It just wouldn't make sense. Maybe there was a first-person Lord of the Rings game. Like I said, I haven't played this series in a long time, so I wouldn't know. Maybe you know of one, but as far as I know, the ones that I've seen gameplay of, they're all third person, but this would be great, obviously, because, of course, Lord of the Rings is a fantasy series, but it's also action-based, and those movies were pretty badass, so I'm looking forward to playing another action game based on Lord of the Rings. Another thing I wanted to point out is that the developers want this game to compete with Hogwarts Legacy. So I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I used to be when I was a kid, not anymore. But when I was, I do remember the series being popular. There were a lot of great Harry Potter games. And I did hear that Hogwarts Legacy was phenomenal for a lot of Harry Potter fans. They really loved it. So looks like the developers are actually taking a bold move to compete with this game, Hogwarts Legacy. They want to really make an impact, so I look forward to this. In addition to the audio, it was said that multiple parties are involved with the game, including Embracer, Revenge, and other studios. Embracer has had the rights to the Lord of the Rings IP for video games since 2022, when it paid nearly $400 million. It has since licensed out those rights to other companies to produce titles, including the much maligned The Lord of the Rings Gollum. When contacted for a statement, Embracer says that a general rule, we do not comment on rumors or speculation. Revenge One Studio, said to be involved with the game, also declined to comment on rumor and speculation. So for now, the developers aren't saying much. I totally get that. That's their business. They're not going to really reveal any information yet. But I really do look forward to playing the next Lord of the Rings game. There's a lot of catching up to do. And I'll be playing Middle Earth for now. I'll download the game and I'll give it a shot and see how it goes. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know, are you excited to play another Lord of the Rings game? Are you going to revisit the series? Are you going to give this one a try? Is this something that's going to be on your wish list? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. And have a blessed day. God bless.